Alright, we're continuing off our Pokemon month trend for expectations for hype for Scarlet and Violet.
Which is out today, so nobody's listening to this episode because they're probably playing the game. Which we are probably too, actually.
So, we did the types. We did the best generation. We did our best team. Did we do generations? No, whatever. But let's pay some respect to the best Pokemon franchise, Detective Pikachu.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, we're gonna say our top 5 Pokemon we would have in real life. But because this is real life, we have to consider real life factors like cleaning up after them and feeding them. So that's why realistically, we're only gonna have one Pokemon in this AU.
Because we're poor as shit.
Yeah, because like, I can't imagine like paying for like 6 Dragonites and like eating. And worse, if you have 6 legendary Pokemons, like what do Mewtwo's even eat?
To be fair though, if this was real life, there'd only be like one Mewtwo. Not like in the fucking show where like there's multiple Lugias.
So, going on based off categories, do you want to go off your categories first? Because I feel like I'm gonna spiral when I go into mine.
Well, and I don't think category is the right word. Like what we thought about, you mean? Or like
I meant criteria,
criteria, yeah. I had to imagine of like my life now and how the Pokemon would improve it. Because you could say like, oh, I'd love a Lapras and I'd love to like sail the world and travel. But I'm not going to do that in my real life, and I'm not going to do it when I get a Lapras. I'm not going to imagine that my life is going to change with a Pokemon. I just want my life to be improved with a Pokemon because I don't even have a pet in real life, so I live vicariously through Pokemon, which is not even existent, so I can't even live vicariously through that either.
I live vicariously through Jenna Marbles. Shame she's not here anymore.
Yeah, I guess we both have the same problem then. Yeah, and I think honestly, I think that's really my only criteria was just what can make my life better now, because I think I would be happy with any Pokemon, but looking at practicality, there's these 5 I chose, kind of.
Alright, I thought a lot about this because this is my idea, so of course I had the more better method of picking Pokemon. First of all, no water Pokemon. I cannot live in a world where I have to be constantly afraid all my shit's gonna get wet. And have y'all ever seen videos about how to take care of fish tanks? That's a lot of work to make sure the pH level doesn't get too high, to filter it, to clean it, to make sure plants are in it. No, none of that. That's not my life.
It's real hard to go buy a bubble filter and like an auto feeder and to just like rebuy plants if they die.
Okay, if I had a Sharpedo, I guarantee you that water tank has to be like massive and the filtration has to be epic.
Okay, and what if you had like a wishy-washy? Like one wishy-washy? You think it'd be that hard?
It's gonna splash me with earthquakes. I'm sorry, I was thinking about Baroach.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, I think it's animal abuse to have one wishy-washy then. You know that's not how they live their life. Okay, 2, no steel Pokemon because I cannot live if I was on the couch and like someone was getting attacked by my Aeron and I was like, oh, let me just like, drag my Aeron off. Nope, can't do it. He weighs 1,000 pounds.
Maybe you should train it better so listen
It's
to
in
you.
the beginning. We're just beginning. I just got it. I don't know how to train it yet.
You gotta do your research before you get a Pokemon pet.
I know. That's another thing you have to consider, the grooming. Like, Furfrou, Stoutland, forget about it. And it's the last criteria, I will say. No psychic Pokemon, because I don't know where animal ends and human intelligence begin. The kid's the best example, okay? I don't know if I have to clean up the poop of psychic Pokemon. Because in my head, if I saw Mr. Mime shitting on the floor, I'm gonna be pissed. Because a man is shitting on my floor. And I'm like, no, you know better than that. On the flip side of that, if I saw an Alakazam use my toilet, I'm still gonna be pissed. Because that's weird. And I don't know if you're a man or a weird alien guy.
Alakazam, intelligence of 6,000 points. Its opposite is Mr. Mime.
I was gonna say Gardevoir, but I didn't want to put that image in anyone's mind.
I'm sure there are some people with a kinky little fetish.
So that's just my criteria. A lot of types I had to eliminate.
Water, steel, psychic. I think you also eliminated ghost.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I also eliminate them because I get scared so damn easily. I don't need a motherfucking ghastly licking my toes when I'm trying to sleep.
How else is he gonna get your attention?
With another trainer.
Okay, why don't you start with your first one then, since you seem to have put so many thoughts into it.
My first one, it guarantee has to be a healer Pokemon.
Number 5.
Yeah, number 5. Gotta be a healer Pokemon. It's not going to be comfy because I have a bad sense of smell. It's not going to be a Mola because, again, the water. And have you ever seen like those sunfish sunbathing?
Yeah.
That's creepy.
How's that creepy?
In Golden Comedy, there's a scene of a Sherpa hunting sunfish. Super creepy to me.
Oh my god.
So,
Is
out.
it Chansey?
No, I actually picked Audino.
Oh, you basic bitch.
I picked Audino for the aesthetic. I think Audino looks like a fun-sized cuddler because Chansey's too big for my arms.
You're just a lowly fetish.
And also, Chansey heals with soft-boiled egg. I can't eat that much eggs. You know what I can do? I can stand there and get heal pulse.
You lazy dumb piece of shit.
I don't want to hear that from you. I know you're sick of eggs.
That is true. I will stop eating eggs altogether one day.
And that's why Audino is my number 5.
The lowly furry bait.
It's not furry bait. No one wants to fuck Audino. Everyone kills Audino because
Does
it
it
gives
not-
the most EXP.
True, and it heals your Pokemon. But does it not stand on 2 feet?
You can't.
Is it not a mini Nurse Joy?
It is a little dummy dick.
It's a little lowly furry bait.
No, I'm thinking.
Are you thinking it? Are you imagining it?
Just take it down, number 5.
My number 5. Cute and cuddly. Small and precious. Not one of the most practical Pokemon I could have, but I love its aesthetics. It's the Dedenne.
Oh, that's a real fast. I'm deathly afraid of getting electrocuted. No electric Pokemon.
Annie,
I'm sorry.
you're ruining my list. I think like 4 of them are the types that you said that I shouldn't be having.
Well, it's unfair because there's Bonnie propaganda promoting the Dene Carlos.
Exactly. Look how cute the Dedenne is. I found a small bag. It's the Dedenne size, and it's clear on the front. I can poke him.
Maybe we don't do that.
Poking's a big factor in mine. Kind of.
Am I crazy? Can I put its tail into outlets?
I believe it can.
That's another thing you gotta worry about. Your electric bills.
See, that's the big no. Because I feel like that I would like a lot of electric type Pokemon, and I would have to invest the shit out of solar panels, wind power, the hydro dam.
Some batteries just to throw on the ground and be like, look, I know you're not supposed to throw these away in regular trash. I just don't know what else to do with them.
Okay, but you're not supposed to feed it to your Dedenne.
You can rub it on his cheeks.
Do what? It's out of electricity. Oh, you want me to give it fresh batteries?
Yes.
Stick the tail in the outlet if you want fresh electricity.
How does that work, by the way?
The electric Pokemon, they got those electric sacks to save them. I don't know.
I don't need to shit on the Dene. It's very cute. He looks like a peanut.
Exactly.
He's gonna nuzzle you a lot.
I understand this.
And he play well.
Okay.
Got the joke, huh?
Took a while, even though I was the one who had it on my team. There's gotta be pros and cons. He's number 5 for a reason. He's just there to be cute.
So you just said for aesthetic.
Yeah.
Alright.
What's your number 4?
My number 4. Now, I got the healing out of the way. What else do I need in my life?
Money.
No. I'm
Very
gonna put
big.
Meow on my team. No. I'm always hot because I live on an island. Ice Pokemon, you have to be worried about them. You have a Vanillish on Hawaii. That's pretty much animal abuse. Like having a husky on Hawaii. That's too hot. They'll melt.
Right.
You know who won't melt? The Pokemon who evolves near an ice rock and freezes the air around them. I'm talking about Glaceon for number 4.
I feel like he's not an exception to the rules that you're setting right now.
No, he won't melt.
Sure, but I don't think he'd actually be able to freeze.
No, his Pokédex entry says that he freezes the air around him.
No, I understand, but that's for normal temperature. And I'm not saying Hawaii gets hot like Texas, because I think even a glacier would die in Texas. Hell, a human dies in Texas.
Every year, human dies in Texas.
I'm just saying, I don't think a glacier could keep you cool.
If we cuddle,
And set up an igloo that's 3 square feet. That's really small. I'm sorry. Let's say 10.
I think a Glaceon is a portable AC.
So of all the Eevee evolutions that you could have chosen, because you're a basic Eevee bitch, you chose the Glaceon.
What am I supposed to do? Base it off of breedability and pick Vaporeon?
What?
No, don't worry about it. You don't know the reference. The audience does.
Okay. Isn't your favorite Leafeon?
Yeah, what am I going to do with a Leafeon?
Why do you feel that the Pokemon pet that you have has to be used and abused?
You, whose only criteria is can this Pokemon better my life, is gonna lecture me?
Did that improve my life?
No.
Well then.
Man up your electric bills.
I'm looking at these numbers. I have never seen numbers this high.
What am I gonna do? Just pretend I know shit about animal caretaking and being like, yes, I think I could get a nice dog kennel for Fennekin. Like, I can get the enrichment that Imoga needs. No, I'm gonna pick on who the fuck can serve me. I have to imagine, by the way, sugar gliders need a lot of exercise, so Emoga probably needs a lot of exercise.
Yeah, but Moga can go anywhere. Because, like, when you think about, like, a dog, they need a lot of, like, horizontal space. Emoga's got vertical and horizontal. That sucker's got, like, twice as much space, at least.
Now I'm thinking about Emoga.
Back to Glaceon. What are you gonna do when it's cold then? You're gonna say, get away from me, bitch.
No, that's my perfect excuse to bring out a sweater. It's sweater weather, bitch. And we're gonna fucking cut it underneath a blanket. Well, I guess he'll be on top. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, does he like the war?
And he likes being with me.
What if he ends up freezing your nips?
I'd rather not talk about that right now. I could go into it. I'm not uncomfortable with the idea. I just think we don't want the episode to become that.
Is the episode that you like hard little nipples?
No. I said I have hard little nipples.
Just constant.
What's your number 4?
My number 4. Okay, now you know when you're watching the anime, Ash always has a flying type Pokemon because he needs the flying type Pokemon to find Team Rocket, to find a lost baby, whatever, right? So you gotta think to yourself, okay, what bird do I want?
Real upset that Ash still never caught Tail on Flame.
Shut up. Wait, it never evolved again?
Did he have a fletching?
This is Kalos, right?
Yeah.
Oh god, I don't know.
And I don't think he caught a fletching.
No. He does have a tail on flame.
Okay.
It's in the anime just recently.
Always dropped out.
Can I go back to what I was saying?
Yeah, you bird.
But so I would like a bird to fly and tell me things.
Tell you things.
Tell me things. But who's smart enough? And what am I using this bird to look out for?
What's the only bird that can cuss in real life?
I did think of a chat top. I was like, I don't want a bird to talk to me. I don't want to just repeat things. I'm not eavesdropping. And I'm also not looking for children or Team Rocket. I just kind of want to walk around and then have it like poke me and then point like where I gotta go.
Oh, can I guess? This is a fun game for me. Is it Axe 2 so he can see the future for you?
I thought about Axe 2, but they can't. Okay, I'm not gonna pick something tall like an Axe 2. I don't want something like it's gonna grab people's attention. And that 2 can't fly. And I'm not picking Sigilyph because, my god, if I didn't want attention with an Axe 2, could you imagine if he was standing with Sigilyph? You know, technically in the Pokemon world, it's not as weird. But I did find a flying Pokemon that I think fits these criteria. I will say it has a one major drawback, but we'll figure that out later. I've chosen the Drifloon.
Huh.
This is what I meant. I'm walking in the mall. I'm just minding my own business. Drifloon with his little heart things, one on each shoulder, just floating with me. Oh look, that lady over there is selling bracelets for like $5. Poke me on the right shoulder. I look to my right. I would have missed it because I was looking at other stuff. Probably on my left, I guess. And now I got a $5 bracelet. And I keep walking.
And then the Drifloon stays back and you say, hey Drifloon, what's up buddy? Come on, we gotta go. I have a cute bracelet. The Drifloon found the child.
Okay.
Found the child. The Drifloon says, it's go time.
That is the drawback. I don't know what to do with the kid.
Are you not the child that he's always constantly trying to take and like you think he's tugging you in the direction of a good find, but he's just actually trying to take you to hell?
I feel like once in a while he'll take me to a kid that is unsupervised. And I'm like, no.
I thought he was gonna say like, I'm at the mall, I'm walking, a child steps in front of me. I feel threatened. The Drifloon knows I feel threatened. It's go time.
There was one time where me and Annie, we walked down our street to go get lemonades from kids. And I was like, okay, Annie, we gotta think about our escape plan. And you're like, oh, why? In case we don't want the lemonade? I'm like, no, in case they attack us and steal our money. And we're like in our 20s. And these kids are probably like 10 or younger. And she was like, what? I'm like, I'm always thinking of escape plans. Drifloon would have been great in that situation. Take that kid away.
Every Friday you gotta go to a windmill factory though?
No, I have one already. I don't have to do that. That would be before I had the Drifloon.
I love balloons. Not as much as Tina Belcher's parents and Bob Burgers, but still.
You like my idea?
Ghost Pokemon's iffy. And also flying Pokemon,
Bullshit.
they poop a lot.
It's a ghost Pokemon. It's not gonna poop. You have a lot of criticism. What's your number 3?
My number 3. I'll say a story too, just to show you how it's done. I'm walking. My number 3, walking by my side. We
On
are
2 feet?
No, we are both looking fine. Number 3, fluffy. Me, sexy. Eventually, I get a little boy bored. And I'm like, number 3.
I thought you said I got a little boy. I'm like, we're back to the dribbling.
I get a board and I say, hey, number 3 from Kids Named Cold Next Door. I butchered that name. Let's just get into some trouble. And number 3 turns into me. And we have a fun time because number 3 is a Zora.
Oh my. Which evolves into a furry bait.
Zora is so fluffy and so cute. And I feel like we could do a lot of fun things. Like, just like harmless, minor things. And if you believe Pokemon movies, and I believe in Pokemon movies, that Zora can talk to me. They nerfed it in the show, though. I don't think Zoras can talk in the show.
I'm sorry. You don't even like people talking to you because you're afraid you'll get in trouble. You think with a Zora, you can get in trouble and not get all the anxiety that you are experiencing now when talking to people and getting in trouble?
Nah. When I do something dumb, I blame the Zora. Oh,
That's animal abuse.
It's not animal abuse. It's just a convenient scapegoat.
Oh, okay, animal abuse.
I would take such good care of that Zora.
By letting it get in trouble for you. He'll be in jail while you're running free, getting more Zoras to be your scapegoat.
Also, so fluffy. I would definitely, make sure I Pomeranian his little furry, I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, because he's gotta look good for jailbait.
Shut up. Also, I've done a lot of research on how to keep pet boxes. I think I could do it. A lot of exercise and a diet of a lot of meat.
I would assume jail has a lot of meat.
Oh
and
my god.
exercise time.
Talk about criticisms.
It's just the way you explained it.
I didn't know how else to explain it other than I really love Zora.
Just say you like Zoras and that you would do nothing with its illusion powers.
I would do things.
Except to maybe fuck with people who are assholes.
I have twins. Twins are hot.
Would you like your own twin and then you guys be the hot couple and then people are like,
Okay, never mind. What's your number 3?
I'm a homebody. I really don't like going out. I already have to work 5 days a week. Why do I have to go out on my weekends? Dentist? Doctor's appointment? Fuck that. I just want to laze around at home. I don't want to think much. I don't want a high maintenance Pokemon.
Sounds like you're like a weird monologue.
Am I not explaining my number 3?
I'm sorry.
Or are you explaining your number 3? Oh, wait, you just went over how you'd go to jail. I wouldn't go to jail because I wouldn't be going out doing anything. Because my number 3 is a Slowpoke.
You piece of shit.
I've already been training in my life. As we talked about, I have 8 Slowpoke dolls.
Yeah, but it's hard because when you go out into the beach, you gotta make sure his tail doesn't go in the water.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
That's another thing. I'm not going to the beach.
My criteria was at first was just, can I eat this Pokemon? Can I nibble on this Pokemon?
Whoa.
Like Tropius, Cherubi, and I realized I gotta stop thinking like that. How are you gonna fight the temptation of just licking his tail?
I don't know if it's animal abuse to just lick a Pokemon.
It's not. When you lick your cat with that toy,
Yeah, when you give a dog an open mouth kiss.
that's not the same. That's not
That's not the same.
When you lick a cat with, you know what I'm talking about, the tongue brush, right?
No.
Okay, there's a tongue brush you can put in your mouth and you lick the cat with it and it's supposed to simulate them being licked by their mother.
Okay, and
I'm not
how's
Frenching the dog. I'm not Frenching a dog. How does this become more horny than the furry episode, the furry scale?
Because you don't like a lot of my answers. We should redo that one.
Fuck you.
I give him a little bath. I put him in a little pool. Slowpokes don't need much exercise. I have to give him a floaty if it gets too deep or he gets too stupid.
Gonna shit all over your floor.
Why are you so concerned with pooping?
That's the psychic Pokemon criteria.
Look, everyone's gotta poop. You gotta respect the poop. I can't give him like diarrhea pills so that he doesn't poop anymore.
You can train service dogs when to poop.
Can't you train any dog of when to poop?
But like the time, specifically, you can go now.
Yeah, you could train any dog to do that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, why not?
I think you can train them to poop outside. I don't think you can train them to poop exactly at 5.
You can train any dog to be a service dog. I'm kind of right. Sure, certain breeds are obviously better, but the idea is still the same.
Moving on to my number 2. He's fashion, he's grace, he'll kick you in the face. It's Levani.
Oh, you gotta be shit. What are you gonna do with it?
We're gonna sit down, enjoy TV, he's gonna knit me a little leaf sweater.
He's not knitting you.
He's gonna sew me one.
No.
He's
He's gonna spit on leaves, put them together, maybe cut them to be a nice flare, and put it on you.
It's kind of like an Encanto where the dad always wears a flower that Isabella gives him. That'll be me. I'll be walking around with a swaddle collar being like, yeah, I love my
So
Levant.
you're gonna have a greenhouse of leaves that he can fashion for you.
I'll go on walks to the botanical garden at UH.
I don't think you can steal leaves from a botanical garden.
I steal things from the UH trees all the time. No one stops me.
That's different.
UH, of course, stands for Universal Healthcare. For those who don't know, they have a botanical garden on Hawaii.
That's funny.
Okay, my only problem with Levani,
There's a lot of problems.
No, there's not a single goddamn one. If I had to imagine real life Levani, it's a bug Pokemon, so it's gonna look really fucking scary. And I'm assuming they look like the show, right? Like, this isn't actually Detective Pikachu. I have to imagine like a smooth, shiny exoskeleton and tiny red beady eyes.
Well, I don't know, because Detective Pikachu was our
Inspiration.
yeah for this, so I'd imagine he'd have like a mantis head.
Oh god, no, no, oh, no, it's so scary.
You gotta think these things out.
No, because Jigglypuff had giant, huge eyes.
Okay, even if they were small, beady, and red, not freaky still.
I don't know. That's my only thing. I love Levani so much, but if he was a real life bug, I
feel like the face isn't even the scariest part.
What would be the scariest?
Like his segmented limbs?
Like, he has sword arms.
No, because have you looked at like a grasshopper legs? Does that look appetizing to you?
What bug Pokemon would say cute?
My number 2?
Please tell me you didn't pick who I think you picked.
No.
That would run up your electric bills like crazy.
In the day and age of the iPhone, we all need that little extra juice in our phone. And what better, one of the only electric Pokemon that can actually discharge electricity that I can think of. Because some of them are maybes and some of them are definite no's. But this is a definite yes, and it's a charger bug.
Okay, good. Like, Joltik definitely steals some Yamper.
Joltik would fuck me up. Like, if you think the dead is bad, Joltik, I would never find them. Because they would always go to the outlets that I don't know exist. That's behind the couch, and I can't plug anything in there. It's just Joltik there, stealing my electricity. I would have to go and buy a town and just have them go on a treadmill and run to power up my house so that way my Joltik can have enough electricity to survive.
Does it kind of make you sad that your charger bug has no legs?
It's all functionality, baby. And I can't lose him because I think I have to carry him. Like a Metapod or a Kakuna. Apparently, I was reading the Pokédex entry. A Vigavolt will grab onto a charger bug and then shoot a million laser beams constantly, forever.
What? The charger bug would shoot lasers?
No, the Vigavolt will.
Man, it must be hell living in Alola.
The charger bug is just a battery.
Weird. Now, does it ever worry you that the charger bug might evolve?
I love Vigavolt.
Your
I don't
house?
know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do when he evolves. I do love Vigavolt. I think he's one of the best Pokemon ever. Because he's fast, he's strong, and he can learn a wide variety of moves.
No offense, he wasn't that wet when I fought you. Was he?
I thought he was pretty good.
He wasn't like the weak one, like when I had Ranculus.
Yeah, and I don't think he's like a powerhouse like Beware. But I think like if you just need someone who's flexible and adaptable, he's pretty good. Especially because like he has Levitate, so he's not weak to ground. Pretty good.
Well, moving on to my number 1.
This is it. Our dreams could come true. This is what we're getting.
Perfect for cuddling, easy to take care of. I know a lot about how to take care of this animal. Perfect for s'mores. That's right, I'm talking about the mouse Pokemon Cyndaquil. I watch a shit ton of videos of how to take care of mice. I think I could do it. I love Cyndaquil. It's so cute, it's fluffy, and like again, the fire on his back can turn on and off. So like, hey, s'more time, baby. Thank you.
You don't like s'mores.
Yes, but
Because you don't like marshmallows or chocolate. Do you even like graham cracker cookies?
I love graham crackers.
So you'd just be eating graham cracker cookies.
Toasted graham cracker cookies. And he'll have some too.
You don't even like toasted bread. Can you toast a cracker?
Well, I can warm up food.
Okay, but this goes counter to everything for why you would want Glaceon.
Why? Oh, because he's hot?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying like he could. I mean, you know what? He does create heat.
It was on and off.
But sometimes it's an emotion thing.
I'll make sure my baby's the most chillest, most lovey baby.
You're gonna spoil him.
I'm gonna spoil the shit out of him.
And then
Like
when
I
he
said-
doesn't get what he wants, he's gonna like tantrum.
Like I said, major deciding factors other than the fact I love Cyndaquil. I know how to take care of mice. I know the enrichment you need because I watched a lot of Snake Discovery. I know how to enrich rats. General Marbles taught me how to take care of hamsters. I know the rodent family pretty well. I'll give it things for its little. I don't even know if Cyndaquils have teeth actually.
Probably has teeth.
You ever seen a Cyndaquil with a teeth?
I'm just saying.
I swear to God, if you saw a Cyndaquil with teeth, you would freak out.
He's got like little rat teeth.
Because Typhlosion had only little fangs.
Gotta come from somewhere. I'm just saying. You said you didn't want water Pokemon because you didn't want your house wet. If your house burns down, that's okay.
Obviously, I would train the Cyndaquil for the fire.
Oh, well, you can't train a psychic Pokemon. Shit. In a bucket.
That's my number 1. What's your your number one, genius?
He's not gonna burn down the house. He's cute, he's sassy, he might bite you, and he might not let go. But you know what? Again, every Pokemon's got their pros and cons.
Did you pick the Mother F and water equivalent of Cyndaquil?
You wish. I picked a Schnubble.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I was thinking of Totodile eating Jesse's hair, but maybe I should have thought of Snubble.
Biting Meow tail.
Remember that episode where he was really sad about, like, missing Meow?
I like that episode. I like Snubble. I think, again, it's cute and sassy, fierce and strong. They just really like to be pampered. Every time you see them, they're always with a rich old lady who just likes to dress them up. That's what I want. I want a dog that will only love me, and I can dress them up in whatever way I feel like.
Xiaobo. That's your Pokesona when we were younger.
Yeah, I don't really feel a close association with a lot of Pokemon like I do with Annie and Slowpoke or Annie and Impidimp. But Snubble's the closest. I think Snubbles has a lot of duality. Feminine but gruff, dog but on 2 feet, pug-like face but a dress.
Clown.
Shut up. That's why I like the Snubble. And he's a fairy type now.
What was it before?
Yes.
Normal?
Yeah, you dumbass.
Could you imagine having a Clefairy? It's just Clefairy, Clefairy.
Oh yeah, up on every full moon night. Once a month. I will never find peace.
It was funny, when Minty was younger, she was always afraid of getting bitten by a dog.
I did get bitten by a dog, that's why. There was like a pet shop and they had like this little playpen. And I'm like elementary school. And these puppies are like recently born. You know, you just pet the dogs, having fun. And one of them bit me and wouldn't let go. And I, with my little child strength, I kept slamming it against the glass wall. Fucker wouldn't let go. When he finally did, I wanted to leave.
And then Annie came right up to bat and then put her tiny hands into the cage and got bit. And I just stood there and said, "Thank you, ma'am. Please give some more."
Hey, desperate, that's why. Alright, leave in the comments who you think was better. Lily Minty!
Annie thought so much more about this.
Okay, bye.